We may require the use of turbo boost to clear that wall.
Hello and good afternoon, everybody. It's about 2 o'clock on this afternoon, p.m. on the 21st of December, 2025. It's a Sunday, a beautiful snowy day today. So, okay, I'm JP and my friends call me Jeeps, and I'll be doing some online racing on Le Mans Ultimate. Or maybe if some friends join me, I might actually host a race. So just give me a second here to set up the text-to-speech so that I can hear you guys when I'm racing. So let's do a test here.
Cool.
Ooh, that did not come out well. Okay, let me restart the voice synthesizer. Hopefully this will work out better. Sometimes the thing here, software is a little bit finicky. Now let's try it again. Still got 4 minutes before my race here.
Steve 967,857 says, join. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle.
Okay, that seems to be working adequately. So, event starts in 3 minutes. There we go. Let's move to my live feed here. Okie dokies. Okay. Got a little bit of free time today. Got a little bit of free times today. So yeah, I'm gonna try the Le Mans circuit here in France. Where I can take my trusted Ferrari. The other one at Spa is only front engines category. So, yeah. Bummer. Oh, that's okay. I've driven the BMW twice now. So no, I have not practiced any other cars other than the Ferrari. The only car I've been driving, but yeah. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. Then you have to wait another 2 minutes before you actually load into the server or whatnot. And you have to wait 30 seconds so that the qualifying starts. Then you gotta qualify. Which, even though it's a 5-minute qualifying, if you cross the start-finish line at 4 minutes, 59 seconds, then that current lap will count. And it takes a little bit over 4 minutes to go around the track. So that 5-minute qualifying could be pushed to 9 minutes easily. So hopefully it will not put me in the high tier so that I don't have to actually qualify and I could just stay here and chat with you guys. As that would be ideal. Although sometimes you kind of do have to make sure that everything's working. So as a good rule of thumb, qualifying is always a good thing. Just to make sure everything's running, do a clean lap, and it goes towards your safety ranking. And if there's any other pointers to know about, let me know, because I don't know. I'm new to online racing in this game and all that kind of stuff, and just trying to avoid cannonball runners. So, okay, starting now. So at some point this button will light up. I said at some point. Come on. Okay. Oh, there we go. Join the event. And if folks, I do need to qualify, remind me to change my fuel settings before the race. Because I have a tendency to forget. And that can't be a good thing, right? And then you start the race with 2 laps of fuel. You have to pit. And then you also forget to adjust the fuel levels before pitting. I mean, it just wrecks a race. So yeah, like I said, it takes 2 minutes to load in. There we go. So, oh, 46 seconds. Okay, so car setup. Let's do that. Power, let's bring it down to this. It's 5 laps. Traction control, power cut, slip angle. There we go. ABS is good. Let's just change the brake bias and we should be good. Now, let's look at the standings. They expect me to finish 11. So that's pretty much middle of the pack. So maybe what I should do is actually go and do a qualifying run, of which I'm just gonna go around slowly and be happy with that. Yeah, my nose is itching. Oh, okay, we can go now. Can't wait too long because otherwise I won't have time to come around. Okay, so everything's running. Throttle's working. Brakes are working. Okay. Do have to be careful not to cut the track because sometimes not only will it invalidate the current lap, but it might invalidate the next lap, which is something that we do not want. So for my safety rank rating, I don't need to be fast. I just need to not cut the track, which is easy to do in some of these corners. I should close the patio door. Curtains. I'll get distracted by everything that happens on the street. Oh, that was green? Okay. Dang it. Right then and there, I did not follow my own advice of okay. This is the hot lap, which we don't really need to qualify high on the grid here. Mistaken, I'm also heavy on fuel, so I don't need to worry about being too fast.
Time for 11.85.
Okay, so I'm about where I need to be. 11th, and they want me to finish 11th. So
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
let's just put on some new tires, and everything else should be good.
369 Dark Knight says, "Hi Mr. Cheeps. GL on the race today. Car seems to be running pretty good."
Oh, yeah, the car is. I don't know if I will, but we'll give it our best.
Formation lap has
And hello, my
started.
friend. How are you doing? Saw that you joined Discord this morning.
Said hi.
Hellos. After this race, do you want to try the hosted race thing? Because hosting a server and then trying to find it in the menu is going to try to be something else. I don't know how that works.
"369 Dark Knight says, sure. I am willing to give a try if you are."
Alrighty then. Oh, that first corner, eh? That first corner. And then all the other corners after that. Oh, fingers crossed.
Green flag, green flag.
Lap 4, 20.43.
Okay. That was my bad. A little bit too antsy there on the throttle. Twice now I lose it there. A little bit too anxious on the throttle. It's too bad because I could have probably passed that guy there in front, but guess it's better safe than sorry. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Oh, I forgot to turn on the crew chief. Okay. That's okay. Oh, there's some movement up ahead. That was dangerous. One rejoining from the right, the other one rejoining from the left. You move right to avoid the one on the left, and then you have to move left to avoid the one on the right. Yeah, not ideal. Still, we were pretty lucky, so I have to be careful here, because I keep slipping it up. Oop. Don't know if there was contact there. No, there wasn't. He just lost it. Okay, time to just focus on my rhythm and relax, not stress out. Just be careful. can only hope that those two in front will fight it out. Because obviously that guy in fourth is faster than the guy in third. Ooh, my car's getting light. I gotta be careful when I hit the curbs. My car just almost went airborne there. Oop, they're fighting it out.
Time for 10.28.
I gotta concentrate on what I'm doing. That guy behind me is also faster, so I gotta just be careful. Follow my rhythm and hope for the best. As they say, let the race come to me. Ooh, that guy in first might not have enough fuel to get to the end. If not, he really knows how to calculate his stuff. Dang, those two in front are still close to one another.
.369 Dark Knight says, I drove this track earlier today and was able to get a 418. Not fast, but was my best. And of course that was drafting on that lap.
Let's just be careful here and bring it home. yellow there for a fraction of a second. Getting my hopes up high. Got an easy win because of it. Okay. Let's leave. I did a 410 here today. I think my best was a 4.6.
369 Dark Knight says. Nice finish. P1 had the fuel figured out to the last drop.
Yeah, didn't he? Otherwise, he's gonna be penalized, and ranking might change. Okay, time for a smoke screen while we wait for this. And then let's set up the hosted race and see if we can't find it and stuff. Well, this is my second clean race, meaning that no car contact whatsoever. Not my best finish because I think yesterday was a 4th place, but still, 5th place, I will take it. Just have to wait to see if that 1st place guy got a penalty for his fuel. Man, he came close to it. But I also have like 0.4 fuel extra just in case. Maybe I need to address that as well. I was very lucky, very lucky. As that Porsche came close to hit me a couple of times, then he just spun out. The Porsches seem to be extremely fast, but seem to be prone to spinning out.
.369 Dark Knight says. I always try to put more fuel than I need in the car.
Okay, 3 invalid laps. That's probably because I was cutting track and I got those yellow warnings. With a post, really? I don't really. Oh, maybe one time at that at the end of the straight there, I cut the corner a bit much. I was expected to finish 11th, and I qualified 11th, so I finished 5th. So I'm happy with that. Okay, back to online. Now, do I need to go back one more? Okay, so if I click on hosted, how do we find games? Oh, we can search. Okay, enter lobby code. Oh, so there's a lobby code. Okay. Okay. Let's grab this thing here and Let's try to do this. Okay. Draft. Do I just click on manage? Okay. Why does it always put it default Europe? Let's go United States. Password will be... Can I put my own password in there? Yes. So just Jeeps. All little letters. Okay. Practice. Yes, 30 minutes seems okay. And we will add a race. No qualifyings. No qualifyings. Can I go back to qualifying and remove this session? So 30-minute practice might be a little bit long, but I want to be able to find the server since this is my first time. So the actual race will be, how long do you want the race? 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45, 50, 55, an hour? How long do you want the race?
$369 Dark Knight says, shall we start with 30?
30-minute race. Attention required. You must add at least one session with a minimum of 5 minutes. Oh, well, I did that. Does that mean I need to put in a qualifying session for at least 5 minutes? What does it say at attention required? Okay, 30-minute practice, 30-minute race. Everything clear, 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 clear. Okay. Can I save this? Is that how that works? And then do I put up a request? Is that what I need to do? Server start time, request a server. Okay, let's try that. Does it give me a... So there's no code or anything that it gives me here. Let's see if it pops up now on the hosted. Yeah, because it doesn't give me... What's the filters? Track, okay. Le Mans. And why am I not seeing it? Okay, it's requested.
369 Dark Knight says, might it be possible to have to click on the length over top of the attention needed bar?
Click on the link next to the attention needed bar. I don't know where you see that attention needed. But it's been requested, and now there's what is unlink. What did I just do? What does unlink do? Did I just lose by clicking the unlink button? Oh, region, okay, North America. Well, that's a pain in the butt. How does this thing even work? Okay, well, guess I just lost 50 credits there. Okay, let's try this again. Save and request. So, okay, it's been requested. Let's refresh this in case it decides to appear here. Okay, so I do have, okay, wait a minute. I do have a lobby code. I'm just waiting to see if it won't appear here. It's not appearing here for some reason. What happens if I have a lobby code? Okay, copy. Let's put this in here. Incorrect lobby code. No servers was found with the lobby code you entered. Well, now it's not giving me a code anymore. What the crap? I'm not going to be very happy, you know.
369 Dark Knight says, I tried to enter the lobby code Jeep and got the same reply.
Well, Jeep is the password. The lobby code was something else. But it gave me a code. But now it's not giving me anything anymore. And it's chewing up my credits. And it's not giving me anything. See, please start a server. Well, it's requested. Server finished. What does server finished mean? See, that makes no sense. It just chews up. It doesn't. Okay, this is starting to be a lot of bull crap. Okay, maybe I do need to add a qualifying. I don't know. Why does it say unlink? Server finished. No, 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 I don't want to join this. Can we go back? If I click host my own, it brings me to this same page. Do I need to go and organize on SimGrid? What's SimGrid?
.369 Dark Knight says, Jeep's Media Live.
What? You did a search for Jeep's Media Live? I'm confused. Because there's nothing.
$369 Dark Knight says. Disregard. I typed on the wrong computer.
See, manage my races. Okay. So manage. I guess unlink this. Let's remove a session. Then add a session. Then add another one. Qualifying, we'll put it for 5 minutes. And the practice, let's put it for 15 minutes. That's going to cost me 50, okay. Weather is good, settings. No, not fixed setup. Up to short formation lap, yes. Driver's assist, whatever. Tires. Now, if I save and request, right? It's going to cost me 50. Start now. Once a server is scheduled, its start time and configurations are locked. To make any changes, you must cancel and reschedule. Save and request. Finishing up. So it's requested. And if I click host my own again, it's not going to bring me to anything new. See, I see this now. Current status starting. So can we find it? If I put Jeeps in here, no server found. It's not giving me a lobby code or anything either. If I refresh this, steady, ready, okay. Now it says it's ready. If I refresh this again, it's not giving me a lobby code. Okay, filters again, I guess. Region, North America. Still not seeing it here. Let's see, it says starting up.
$369 Dark Knight says, did you pick a track, Mr. Jeeps?
Yeah, I picked Le Mans. Okay, see, lobby code Q6X9T. Event in progress. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, join server. I'll go with my trusted Ferrari. And then, whoops, let's click here. All the small letters. Okay, just cost me 150 credits. But we're getting in there. We're getting there. Hopefully we're getting there. It's loading 100%. Who's Joey Lister? Is that you? Or is that one of my viewers?
$369 Dark Knight says, I think it worked.
Well, Joey's got a BMW, so hopefully that's you. That is I.
369 Dark Knight says, that is I.
Okay, then. So we still got 12 minutes of practice, then a 5-minute qualifying. Okay. Do my car setups work? Why is my livery not working? Well, that's weird that my car livery is not working on a private server. Do I have to click something for it to work? Okay. Let's find a setup here, Le Mans. We did a 30-minute race, so let's load that up. Assign. Excellent. Are you in yet? Are you still loading in? Okay, I'll come back onto camera here. There we go. Oh, there's the BMW, my rear view mirror.
369 Dark Knight says, yes, I am in. Checking setup.
Okay, well, my livery seems to be working, but for some reason it wasn't showing up in the menu there. That was kind of weird. I slow down too much, sometimes not enough. I am pushing really hard. Perhaps a little bit too much. Oh, my lap time won't count because I went off. Okay. Darn it. Okay. 2 minutes. Let's set up a smoke screen. There we go. Let's look at the kitty cat. Alright, car setup. Let's put in some new tires. Everything else is good. I don't know why my livery doesn't show up on the private server though. It just shows a black car. That's kind of weird. Okay, so will it reload everything, the fuel and everything else automatically? I think that for the qualifying, we're gonna both be on the same track. I don't think, I think there was an option to have a private qualifying, and I don't think I checked that box. Okay, so does the car sets up everything? I don't know. Let's just load it just in case. When does the qualifying start?
369 Dark Knight says, "It's only you and I so far, so you can have pole position. I drive better from behind a car anyway."
Oh, well, I was... Oop, it started. Okay. Oh, you are here. Okay, so we're both qualifying on the same track. That would be fun. Well, then I'm gonna do it on purpose to follow you then. I'll let you have a good start and follow you. Because I also do better when I follow. What?
369 Dark Knight says, "Okay."
Definitely use a little bit more traction control, I guess. Yeah, this is just for fun anyways. But hey, at least now we know it works. I just have to be patient, I guess. And just keep refreshing the page until it shows something and not switch menus until it's actually active. But they should reimburse me those 2 credits for the server that didn't do nothing. Just saying. Can you imagine setting up a race that would cost you like 20 bucks and as your first race and then figure out how everything works and lose that? That would be bad. Ooh, lost it, no. At least I didn't wreck the car. You didn't even go and warm up. You got no laps.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Okay, let's switch to new tires. And everything else is good, hopefully. There we go. Can't see you yet. Ah, there you are. Yay. Why is it yellow? Why does it say that there's a yellow flag? Oh, there we go. People can see me.
Formation lap has started. Green flag, green flag.
Time 4:00.94.
292. There we go. 293 maybe? No. Dang it. Okay, now time for me to stress you out. Okay, getting some slipstream here. You know, you can save a lot of fuel just staying behind everybody else, lifting and coasting. Well, I say a lot of fuel. Not sure about that, a lot of fuel, but you can definitely save some. people's so much faster than I am out of the corners. That's what I don't get.
That time was a 3:53.49.
Still have the fastest lap. Hey.
That time was a 3:49.59.
Ugh. Darn it.
Lap 3, 57.95.
Actually, we are pretty evenly matched. Other than in the straight, there's nowhere where I can actually overtake you. Ugh. That's probably just because I got a little bit less fuel than you do. did you go? You just vanished from in front of me. Whoa, that was weird. I guess we could chuck that up to lag. I didn't hit you, but you kind of just vanished from in front of me. Dang, I wanted to pass you, but not like that. That was something else. I wanted to fight for my position. That felt like a technicality. Okay, last lap. There's no safety ranking, so if you want to pass me and crash into me, it's all good. Ooh, that came close. Trying to stress me, are we? Can really feel this the pavement where they have these chicanes. No, no, no. No way. No way. Not cool. Oh. Okay, not quite the win, but a great drive and deserved podium. Okay, enjoy your cool down lap. We'll see you back here to celebrate. Ah. Well, see, fastest laps are not very different. 2 seconds barely. That was. We are very closely matched. Well, thank you so much for that. Dang it, lost it there just at the end. I had to spun out at the last bloody.
369 Dark Knight says, "That was fun, Mr. Jeeps."
Well, anytime. Do you want to go for another one? And another track, another thing, or heck, for a buck a
369
race or
Dark Knight
$2?
says, "I never knew a two-car race could be that fun."
Ah. Well, how could I say? We are very closely matched. Like, there's. Until that glitch
369
there.
Dark Knight says, "I think you allowed me to win though."
No way, dude.
Thanks.
No way. I
I
was actually going to
appreciate-
pull on the side. Just so that, we have like a photo finish. But no, I actually spun out there. I did not mean to do that. But, I mean, when I was following you, I don't know what happened. You were in front of me, and then you started going from side to side. And then the next thing I know, you were behind me. So I don't know exactly how it is that I passed you. But otherwise, other than in that straight there wasn't one moment where I could say, okay, I can overtake him here. So we are very closely matched. I mean, if either one of us was a pro and we were like 40 seconds ahead of the other one, I would say, okay, it's not fun racing alone, but this is not that. Okay, I'm going to set up a smoke screen. So no, I was trying to pull out a photo finish.
369 Dark Knight says, "You warped also. When I warped, my FFB quit, then when it came back you were in front of me."
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what was that there, but that did not feel like a satisfying pass. But see, if we didn't have that stretch there, I don't know where I could pass you. So if you want to go again on another track or anything, that's up to you. I'm up for it. Heck, for a buck or two a race there, I think it's worth it. Maybe I'll even take the BMW and see how that pars with yours. Maybe I need some practice on the BMW.
369 Dark Knight says, "When my FFB went out I pulled to the side. I am up for it as well."
Okay then, well, Pick your poison, pick your track. Okay, I'll click on host your own. Okay. We're not gonna do hypercars. Do I need to unlink it? I don't even... Oh, requested, race details. I guess I need to unlink.
369 Dark Knight says, whichever you would like.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, race details. Okay, this is where we pick a circuit. Algarve, which one gives you the most trouble? I think you told me the other day. You told me Spa, but these are currently up. I like Silverstone, honestly. If you're up for Silverstone. Or Fuji or Interlagos, some of my favorites. Silverstone.
369 Dark Knight says, Silverstone it is then.
Yeah, Silverstone has a nice flow to it. I like it. Although I haven't driven there. So, okay. All the cars. That's good. We're not gonna do hypercars. I don't have a livery for those. Okay. Can we do 10 minutes? Am I gonna save? No, I'm not saving credits. What about the qualifying? If I push that up to 10, still not saving on the credits. And a 30-minute clear, clear, clear. Yes, that's all what we want. No rain. Region, yes, in the United States. Settings. Fixed setup, no. Formation, short formation lap, yes. Private qualifying, no. Everything else is good. Okay, 10-minute practice, 10-minute. Yeah, I think the minimum is pretty much 50 credits. So, okay. Save and request. Request. Pending. Do I just keep refreshing this page?
369 Dark Knight says, what is the lobby code again? Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's gonna give it to me at some point. See, it's starting, and then there's gonna be a status, and then it's gonna give me a code. Although it did appear there.
369 Dark Knight says. Oh. It changes. Okay.
Filters, region, North America. Yeah, it's not showing up yet. Okay, let's keep refreshing this one then. Starting up, okay. But the password should be the same since I didn't change that, so. What happens if I refresh this? Is it gonna appear? No lobby code yet. Okay, there it is. WEXJE, if I'm not mistaken, but it should also appear here somewheres. There we go. Silverstone. Okay, join the server, and yes, I will use a BMW here. Okay, password, hopefully it's the same. Oh, there is. It is. It's loading. Yay. Okay. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee while this loads in. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my coffee. Okay. Now the thing is that I don't have any setups for this, so I don't know how much fuel I need for 30 minutes. Okay, let's do a car setup here. See again, the liveries don't show up here. I don't know why. Okay, so I'll use Dave. And we're gonna max this one out. And the fuel will go to 85. And let's put 50% for now. And I'm gonna save this. As BMW Silverstone. Actually, maybe it should be Silverstone. Uh, 30 minutes. Yeah, let's do that. And assign it. Okay, let's see here.
369 Dark Knight says, I don't have a setup for this either. I will be using a preloaded one.
Yeah, I use Dave Academy and usually I tweak it to my liking. But, ooh, I'm at 12.3, 13.1. You, okay, so I'm off on the ratio.
.369 Dark Knight says, same.
I haven't raced here in a long time now. Now that I'm doing these online races. Usually against the AI, I could do 3 different tracks a day. I'm finding that I'm doing the same 2 circuits every day all week long. I need to get the fuel ratio closer. survey says
Time 207.69.
okay. Let's try to get that fuel ratio a little bit closer. So I don't know if I need to go down or up here. Okay, so that's actually worse. Okay. I guess I need to go up. Oh, we're out of practice. Okay. Let's put in some new tires for the qualifying. Actually, I could use probably a little bit more traction control, but I'll try to behave. Okay. Let's see here. 13, so maybe up again? There we go. Let's try that then. That's still ways apart, though. Okay. Camera there, folks. Sorry about that. Feels weird driving another car. limits there. I want this lap to count. No. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need more traction control there.
Lap 2:09.79.
Okay. There we go. So let's try 88 then. Maybe closer to 89. A little bit of toe in. A little bit more toe out. And a little bit more traction control. And we're going to save this. Okay, let's try this again. Ooh, I'm 3 seconds off of your pace. Okay. Ooh, dang it. 4.5 seconds behind. Okay. I got my work cut out for me. I think I'm going to start regretting taking this BMW to this one.
Lap 2:07.39.
Okay, well, I cut that down to 2 seconds difference. Now I just don't know how many laps we're going to have in this race, so I guess I'm going to put a little bit more fuel in.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I have no idea how much fuel I need. Why did you go into the pits? Okay. Scared me there.
Formation lap has started.
Yeah, same here.
369 Dark Knight says, I haven't driven this track in some time.
Green flag, green flag.
Why do you have a drive-through? Oh man, we can't even restart it. Did you jump the gun on the start? Okay. Nonetheless, I need to see where you got the 2 seconds that I need to get here. Don't forget to do your drive-through, though. I don't want you getting disqualified.
Lap 2:07.13.
Time 2:11.36.
No. Go ahead. There we go. Okay.
That time was a 2:41.61. That time was a 2:06.30.
felt like the wife called or something.
That time was a 2:06.73.
But otherwise, honestly, we are very evenly matched, I would say. You were pulling away from me, but not enough to lose me. But I can't gain any much more speed to even catch you, let alone try to pass you. Or was that another episode of the FFB cutting in and out again? Ooh, dang it.
That time was a 2:08.60. Lap 2:06.74.
goes my cup again. I keep forgetting that
That time was a 2:06.31.
this car is rough on the ABS. Everything shakes when I brake. Yeah, you got fixated on me instead of the track because you could have passed me there. I did 2 big mistakes. Keep your eyes on the track, not the car in front of you. I know it's easier said than done.
Time 2:08.08.
Really trying to push this car to find its limits. I mean, it has limits, but oh, dang it. I'm trying to turn and the car just plows forward. And sometimes it'll actually stick.
Lap 2:07.62.
Dang it.
That time was a 2:07.34.
Coming in way too fast into these. No! Oops. Sorries. Hopefully you didn't bust anything. Well, I didn't.
Lap 2:10.19.
Oh, feels like you did bust something. Dang it. Oh, we almost went the race without an incident. Sorry about that. I'm all over this track with this car though. I'm really struggling. Sometimes I turn the car and it just doesn't want to turn. Ah. Sorry. Sorry for the crash. But still, see, you're a full second faster. I, I'm trying to push as hard as I can, and no, not even close. I was all over the place. Dang it. Fun race though, fun race. Even the accident at the end there's kind of funny.
369 Dark Knight says, that was fun too, Mr. Jeeps.
Okay, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. That was a lot of fun, but I gotta take a break and cook my supper. Ugh. And then eat it, and then I'll be back around 8 o'clock as usual. Unless I eat too much and I fall asleep. But otherwise, thank you so much for the races. We are very closely matched.
"369 Dark Knight says, no worries. It happens. That is a luck second. I don't usually drive this good.
Well, you could have fooled me, 'cause lap after lap after lap, it's like you're gaining 0.01 seconds per lap.
369 Dark Knight says, next time we will both use your Ferrari.
Oh, up to you. But drive whatever you feel like driving. I kind of need to get used to another car, that's the thing, 'cause they have this stupid front engine category this
369 Dark
week.
Knight says, I have to go tend to my wife. She did call me earlier.
Ah, see, I knew it. Okay, well, again, a big thank you so much. See you in the next one, and if you have an idea for your livery, you can always post a picture in Discord and I can try to wing something
369
around
Dark
it.
Knight says, I shall try to make it back to at least chat with you.
Yep, all good.
369 Dark Knight says, I cannot drive anymore.
Yeah, I know, that's okay. You told me that in the evenings you don't drive, so that's all good. That's all good. It'll be up to me to get up earlier. But again, tomorrow morning I gotta go and do some groceries, so hopefully I'll be back for 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but we'll see. Okay, folks. I guess that's it for this stream. Time for me to go and cook a supper and eat it, and I'll be back laters. Okay, that and okay, folks.